Hey Earth signs, happy Monday. Today, like each week, we are going to be looking at the general energy for the week for you guys. We're going to be looking at what energy centers might need some nurturing this week, and we'll jump right into it. So for my Earth signs, you guys got the Empress in reverse also. Another one of I think my water signs got that also. But anyway, the Empress in its reversed position, that is a card that speaks to creative blocks. It can also speak to imbalances within relationships, things like codependencies where you can be overgiving or overtaking in energy. So the Empress kind of speaks to those themes. Let's see, for my Taurus friends, the card that came out for you guys was the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles this is a card about like financial independence, you're abundant. It really says that you've put in a lot of hard work and that you've created a lot of abundance for yourself, right? It can also speak to possibly with this creative block or this codependency issue that needs looking at, who knows? But with the creative block, this card, the Nine of Pentacles, can also speak to treating yourself, right? So maybe you've done a lot and you've been creating a lot of abundance and working really hard, but make sure you take the time to treat yourself, especially if you've got something that feels like a creative block going on, right? That'll get that creative block moving. Take a little time to treat yourself and reward yourself for all of your hard work. And for your energy centers, it looks like, I'm going to say your third eye. I'm going to go with your third eye from this color is jumping out at me from my healing deck. So third eye is all about clear sight and clear seeing, connecting with our intuition, that kind of a thing. The card reads as such: to be sure of the road, close your eyes and walk in the dark. Spiritually closing your eyes permits heaven to enact the most wonderful guidance in your life. Say the prayer: open a new road to me today and expect the unexpected when it appears, and accept the gift. All right, so that's some pretty good energy for my Taurus friends. So if there's some kind of creative block or you're feeling like there's some kind of an imbalance in a relationship, really just expect the unexpected. Open that road. All right, next we move to my Virgo friends, and you guys got the Five of Swords this week. So with the Empress speaking to a creative block or potential imbalances within relationships, the Five of Swords speaks to conflict and disagreements, right? So if you're feeling like you're stuck or have some kind of block that you're trying to work through this week, the Five of Swords says, the Five of Swords is kind of a card about, we may have won or we may have lost some kind of disagreement or like a falling out, but we feel really icky about it, right? It doesn't feel good, right? Maybe because of the swords are about communication. Maybe we said things that we regret, or we didn't handle ourselves in the way that we wish we would have. Maybe we were a little reactionary. If it seems like that resonates for you guys, it's calling on you to just let go of it, lean into forgiveness. And if there's something that you can learn from that experience, right? So that if something like that comes up again, we handle ourselves in a way that we would consider aligned and how we would want to represent ourselves. The centers for my Virgo friends, you guys got the heart chakra. So that's about self-love and self-forgiveness. So really, whether any of my Virgo friends are feeling like they did something they regret, or if something was done to them, either way, lean into forgiveness, right? Forgive yourself, lean into your heart chakra. That's about forgiveness of self and forgiveness of others. So really learn the lesson and do better next time. That's the message with the Five of Swords. Okay, now for your healing message, this is what you guys got. A cheerful expression brings joy to the heart, and good news gives health to the bones. Here is a task. Be the bearer of only good news today. In living out this task, note whether it is difficult to maintain, and if so, discover why within yourself. Interesting. I think one of my water signs got this card also. So really look at what's triggering you and really lean into the positive stuff, right? So if something seems to trigger you, look at the bright side. Look at the bright side. Let go. Start looking at things that, feel more in line for you. Be the bearer of only good news today. So I'm going to say carry that through for the week for my Virgo friends. Work on your heart center. And finally, we move to my Capricorn friends. Well, with my Capricorns, you guys this week got the Five of Cups in its reversed position, right? So the Five of Cups, it depicts a man who's staring at some spilled cups, right? But what he doesn't realize is there's two brand new, full, beautiful cups behind him, right? The Five of Cups, it talks about the energy about this card is like a personal setback. Maybe it feels like there's some kind of a setback or some choice that you made that feels like a failure, right? This card reminds you, forgive yourself. That's how we learn. Find that blessing. This is all about self-growth, right? So if you're feeling like you've had some kind of setback, you really need to forgive yourself. Let go of that energy, because this card tells you have two beautiful new offerings behind you. So don't get stuck in that energy. Forgive yourself. Lean into your solar plexus and your heart chakra this week. Really your self-confidence and self-love, so that you can move through that energy. Everybody makes mistakes or makes choices that we feel like may have not been the best decision, but that's how we learn. That's how we grow. So when we're presented with that lesson again, we're like, oh, I've been there. I know how to do this. So get stuck in the energy of moving forward to those new cups behind you. Your card reads, the root cause of all disease is a negative attitude about taking care of yourself. Yes, love yourself, forgive yourself, take care of yourself. It's driving that message home from the Five of Cups. How do you define taking care of yourself? Create a new self-care practice today. Observe your comfort level when it comes to being good to yourself. Discomfort is a wise teacher. All right, that is it for my earth signs. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great week moving forward, and let's push through those creative blocks or unbalanced relationships and move into some better energy. That's always the goal each week. What's the energy coming up, and how can we handle it moving through on the highest path? All right, guys, have a great week. Catch you next Monday.